We are currently, wow, almost 48 hours until kickoff of, well, my team's Eredivisie 2019. Eredivisie? It's the Premier League of the Netherlands. It's the top level. We are playing the Utrecht Dominators in Utrecht, so stay tuned. Monday afternoon, Monday morning. If you're in Europe, it's Monday afternoon. If you're in the United States, it's Monday morning. That is when the video will be going live. So today, I'd like to kind of talk about what to do, or at least how I prepare for an upcoming game. So we just had practice last night, and that's a Thursday night practice, so we have Friday and Saturday kind of to do stuff. I am going to the gym today so that I can work on just little things. No strengthening, really. Just like Osu ball balancing, making sure that muscles are still awake, and, box jumps. Not like trying to reach that maximum, just like making sure that you guys saw in a previous video, that you get the reaction going, that you down, up, that sort of stuff, and you just do it in rapid succession. That sort of stuff. Another thing you can do at the gym that's not heavy stuff, but like just pull the bar. Especially this will work after a game too. When you're sore the next day, if you can get into your gym, go do stuff that's like just the bar, or like do your lateral raises of like 15 kilos, 10 even, just something, and then, lean over, just kind of get all the muscles worked, but not broken down. That's something to do. That's something I do the day before. The actual day before, like tomorrow, I'm going to be I'm moving around, but I'm not going to be wearing myself out. Also, in terms of diet, make sure that you're eating correctly. Don't just pig out. I am not being very good right now, as I'm just eating slices of bread. This is delicious bread. For those that wonder, it's called Tiger Brown. It's tiger bread, but wheat. Something I'll be doing tonight, but I will not tomorrow night, because I'm going to have, for those of you that are old enough, no underage drink, but for those of you in college or semi-pro, or if you're even a pro player, you should really know this stuff, but I'm going to be having like a couple beers tonight. But tomorrow night I won't, because we got to be on the train, got to be at the field by noon, kickoff's at 2. Don't want to have any of that, so don't want to worry about dehydrating myself. So like, for me, it's, no beer in 24 hours. I used to not have beer at all, but I live in Amsterdam now, so kind of go with the flow. Also, coffee can be useful, can be not. It's okay to have the morning of. Don't overdo it. Don't pound back like 3 or 4 Monsters. I know a lot of guys back in the States would drink like 2 Monster energy drinks and then take like a scoop of pre-workout straight in their mouth to go to a game. Like, if you need that to function in a football game, you need to maybe think about something. Like, you are chemically hyping yourself up so much. I'm already like super hyper as is. So the coffee just sort of like gives me that extra 1 or 2 notches that gets me a little. So we'll just keep going like days. Like Friday morning, like if you don't stretch much, maybe like once a day, make sure you do it in the morning and in the evening. Specifically like Friday morning, like I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to stretch. Tonight I probably will do just a little bit of stretches so my legs don't like up in the middle of the night. But then tomorrow morning I'll do some stretching, and then tomorrow evening I'll do some stretching, like a full stretch. And then light stretching Sunday morning, and then with the team at the field. So you want to make sure you drink lots of water, because even though it's going to be like 10 degrees out tomorrow, and it's going to be partially cloudy and the sun's not going to be beating down on us, 50 degrees Fahrenheit, you're still going to be running around a lot. And depending on where you're at, the humidity can be up the wazoo. So drink lots of water. Make sure that your cells get fully hydrated beforehand, because you're probably, like, you want to drink a little bit and like splash around your mouth and then maybe spit a bit of it out during the game so you don't get nauseous doing all that stuff. So you have like a bit of reserve. Something actually Willie taught me was like drink a lot of water beforehand. Don't like chug water, because then it's just gonna flow through your system too fast. A bottle of water, like an 8-ounce thing of water, maybe an hour. Like you can chug the 8-ounce, suck that down, and then sit for like an hour, maybe 2 hours, and then drink another one, because you want to have your body not be overloaded with it so it can process it and actually get it flooded throughout your system. Yeah, you're going to be peeing a lot. Another reason to avoid excessive amounts of coffee, because, well, it is kind of a diuretic. Yeah. So, aside from, diet, make sure you got your good macros. Don't load up on a bunch of fat. I know a lot of people like to carb load. I have that idea, but I don't do it in the morning. I'll do it like the night before. So, like, Saturday night, I'll have some pizza. Well, I have like the carbs from the crust and the fat from the cheese and stuff. But then like in the morning, I'll have like a couple bits of bread, maybe a protein shake, because the BCAAs that come out of protein shakes tend to ramp up your system a little bit more. Weirdly natural way. I know that some people take pre-workout for that. Anyway, that's a whole different discussion. Other things to do is to make sure you got all your swag. I will not be wearing these clothes in our white uniform tomorrow. So I've been taking my good old backpack. Got my mouth guards. They are clean. That's good to go. Make sure you got those packed. Any like inhalers or anything? I know I have a bit of asthma. Not necessarily since I've been here. Probably due to heavy allergies back in Portland. Again, make sure you got all your correct stuff. Like, you don't have to pack the morning of. Like, it's not like you're going to be wandering around in your house in your gear. So get the stuff packed beforehand. And make sure it's all in a backpack for like your girdle, your padded shirt, like I said, your gloves, the correct cleats. Make sure they're all in a bag ready to go. And then you can pick up your helmet and your pads on the way out the door. So since we'll be in our white uniforms, as you guys saw from Antwerp, I'll be wearing my white cleats. I did not have these last time, and so they're a little bit, they're scuffed up and they're old, but they're still white, and I kind of want to save those cleats for home turf. Good, nice home game. I bought one of these so I could practice my long snapping and, get some stuff going on that. I'm probably going to kick back up into that one, as I'm the backup long snapper, and now that we're in game season, we need to protect our quarterback, who's the current long snapper. It's understandable, don't want to come in and completely smash all over the things, but they do need to have a backup for the position. It's very kind of specific. As what happened with the Cobras is the center can kind of work as the snapper for like a PAT, because they don't really have to snap back that far, and we usually did a shotgun formation, so they're kind of already snapping it back that far. But when you're going for a punt, you really need to have the form down for. So I pack a ball just in case. My backpack is not that full. All right, so yeah, again, make sure white leggings, and then the compression shirt. I had the thermal in Antwerp. Because I figured it was going to be pretty cold, and it was, but tomorrow's not going to be that cold, so I'm doing stuff to match. So I've got white cleats, white leggings, white things. My socks are being washed right now, so can't really pack those right now. And then girdle's being washed also, because practice yesterday. And so, yeah. Make sure that all your stuff's packed. You got mouth guard, that everything, like the helmet, the pads, all that stuff is packed away, set aside. So that should anything bad happen, you just like, boom. So another thing that may be fairly beneficial is if you have like a little, almost a toss away, sack like this, is to put some gear or stuff after the game in this, and then that way, since this thing is like $2, if it gets stanky, then you can just buy a new one rather than like your $60 backpack or $60 backpack. So anyways, yeah. Also, don't forget any of your like cleat covers, your spats. Again, not really packing anyone this week. And then finally, for like I said, the day before, relax. Don't like completely, crash out, but don't be super active. I know life can get in the way, and if you're in high school and your parents are like, no, we gotta go, no, especially with like a Friday, because your games are on Friday night, you gotta be in school all day, but try, or if you're in JV and they're on a Saturday or a Thursday, you know what I mean. But your coaches should be able to help you with that one. But I know a lot of the youth games I went and watched from Miles were on like Saturday. So it was kind of beneficial if he didn't go absolutely nutso crazy on like Friday or Friday night. So yeah, that's basically my tips for how I get prepared for a game. Again, that's like eat your good fatty foods, any alcohols or whatever you want to have the day before, so Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Keep everything relatively simple, drink water, stay a little active, don't just putz around and get your body all frozen up playing a video game. Let's go for a walk around town or something. Like tomorrow is a community day for Pokemon, so that's going to be beneficial. I can go walk around around Oster Park. And then, again, day of, depending on how your body reacts, I don't like to eat a lot before a game because I get nerves, and that can cause... There is no game of the week this week for the AFBN. The AFBN is going, I think, a bit more... There are links below for the AFBN Facebook page and the Gridiron American Football. I cannot actually remember its name right now, but it's something that covers football, and they're the ones that'll do Game of the Week. There is no one this week. I don't know why. Last week there was only one game, and that was between Groningen and Almere, and that was the Game of the Week. Obviously, it was the only game. They've actually listed what the games of the week will be, and ours will be Amsterdam Crusaders at Hilversum Hurricanes. So we play the big name team at home versus the reigning champion. That should be an interesting game. Obviously, it's the game of the week. It's sort of like the matchup everyone's been waiting for. You can click those things. You can watch them. Things will be posted for it. They come out in English, and if for some reason it comes out in Dutch, there is a C translation, or in Dutch. That's always a thing you can do. So for the general bulk of you, I'll probably see you in a couple days, or you'll see me again in a couple days because tomorrow's not going to be a really good football day, but after that it's a game. And yeah, I will chat with you guys then, and we'll see how the game goes and whatnot. Bye.